That breaking news coming out of Seminole County. Authorities now say 3 people have been struck by lightning near an elementary school.
A mother and her child were waiting at a nearby park for school to get out. An 18-year-old was also struck. Now we've got team coverage on this tonight. Our chief meteorologist Tony Manolfi has more on the threat of lightning this afternoon.
West 2's Anika Hope is outside of a hospital where one of the victims was transported. But first, we want to start things off with Kelsey Thord, who is live near the scene of the lightning strike in Winter Springs. Kelsey.
Yes, Stu, I do just want to give you a little bit more information about that updated information we just got about the fact that there was also a 3rd victim in this lightning strike. We now know that that victim was an 18-year-old woman. She apparently left the scene after the lightning strike happened. That is why police did not initially know that she was there when this happened. She then called police, said that she needed to go to the hospital. She was then taken to the hospital. They say last checked, she is in stable condition and she is awake and talking. But that is the 3rd victim from this lightning strike. The other 2, a mother and a child. Police say that the mother and the child were waiting underneath a tree here at Trotwood Park in Winter Springs, waiting for her other child who was still in school at a nearby elementary school to join them there. That is when they were struck by lightning. A crossing guard who was at the intersection there witnessed the lightning strike. He then called for help and went over and started CPR on the victims. Police showed up. They were able to get that mother and her child and take her to the hospital. Their condition right now is unknown. Now, we did speak with the mayor of Winter Springs just a few minutes ago. He rushed over here after hearing what happened. Here's what he told me just a few minutes ago.
We were kind of dealing with the aftermath, talking with the guard. There will be an investigation, making sure that other children that are coming out, that's my understanding. There's also another sibling that was still in school, trying to take care of some of those logistics.
So the situation's still very fluid here. Police have left the scene, so they're no longer on the scene, but they are still investigating this. As the mayor said there, they say they plan on interviewing that crossing guard just to get a better idea as to what exactly happened here. We've also heard from people that there were other witnesses in the area. This park is actually a place where parents congregate when they're waiting for their children who go to the nearby elementary and middle schools to come out here. And this lightning strike happened in between when the elementary school and the middle schools release. So there's a lot of traffic that comes through here often, a lot of children that walk through here, and that is what has this community really shaken up. The fact that there are children involved in this, and of course it's something that no one can control, but it's still terrifying when it happens. We of course will bring you guys more information as we get it when it comes to this investigation, but for now, back to you.
Yeah, terrifying is a great way to put it. Thank you, Kelsey, for the update. And we do have team coverage. It continues with West 2's Anika Hope tonight.
She is live outside of a hospital in Orlando where one of the victims was likely transported. Anika.
And we're working to get more information on that 18-year-old, the mom and the child hurt. We're told that child was brought to Arnold Palmer Children's Hospital just behind me. And sadly, this hospital, the doctors, they're no stranger to injuries from lightning strikes. Back in June, 2 girls on Merritt Island were struck by lightning. And that 12-year-old girl, she was also brought here. And we don't know the age of the child that was struck in Winter Springs today. We do know they had to use CPR on one of the people hurt, but we're still working. We'll be out here to get you more information, and we'll bring it to you as soon as we get it. We're live in Orlando. Anika Hope, West 2 News.
All right, thanks so much. And obviously, we've seen storms that have been going across the area all day today.
Yeah, not looking good out there, but I think they're starting to move out. Let's check in with our chief meteorologist, Tony Manolfi. Update us. What's going on?
Yeah, you know, most of the action is moved now east of Seminole County. I wanted to show you a live lightning loop here going back from about 1:30 through about 5. You can see right around 2:30 right over that Winter Springs area. Again, this is Keith Elementary when we kind of highlighted these lightning strikes here right around 2:20 in the afternoon. That's pretty much when we think the event occurred. Now, when you take a look at the statistics here, the fatalities in the United States, we normally average about 23. This year, a little behind, which is good. We've had 13, 1 in Florida. And again, we'll keep tabs on what's going on. Hopefully, we will not have any issues with the 2 folks that have been struck there in Seminole County. All right, up to the north. Let's get right to the lightning. There's Palm Coast. You can see the storms moving offshore to the north and the east, taking the lightning with it. Daytona Beach, Ormond Beach, Port Orange, some showers there for you. And then farther to the south, big ball of energy, a lot of wind and a lot of rain, and still a lot of lightning now from Port St. John back towards Cocoa. Lighter showers north and west of the metro areas, but you can see here, big push of wind moving back towards Rockledge. Now, again, just to the east of Titusville, there's Cocoa Beach. This is coming right at you. While farther to the south, look at all of the lightning now. We're getting a little bit of an outflow boundary and a collision here. Big uptick here in the lightning strikes. This is coming right at you, Palm Bay. It's coming right at you, West Melbourne. We'll watch Floridana Beach. This should be offshore within about the next half hour to 45 minutes. I'll time these out for you county by county and hour by hour, all straight ahead.
Well, many Seminole County students were delayed getting home this afternoon because of the storm. The district sent a notification to parents letting them know that school buses were delayed because students were released a little bit later.